Katie Price has opened up about the heart-wrenching moment her mum was diagnosed with a terminal lung disease, revealing she couldn't stop crying after hearing the devastating news. The TV personality recounted how her mother Amy had a persistent cough but had put off visiting the doctor despite the family's concerns. It wasn't until lots of nagging that Amy finally agreed to seek medical advice, accompanied by Katie and her sister Sophie. In her tell-all book, This Is Me, The High Life, The Dark Days, The Full Story, Katie details the distressing appointment where they learned of the possible diagnoses, including idiopathic pulmonary fibrosis, IPF. Attempting to bring some levity to the situation, Katie quipped to her mum, "You're used to blowing on things," as Amy was asked to blow into a tube for testing. Katie, aged 46, later shared the crushing confirmation that her mum indeed has IPF, a condition often linked to asbestos exposure and characterized by lung scarring, reports The Mirror. Despite Amy's healthy lifestyle, which included regular gym visits and abstaining from smoking, the diagnosis came as a complete shock to the family. Katie admitted that revisiting the memory for her memoir was incredibly challenging. She expresses in her book, "I find it really hard to talk about my mum's illness, and I won't lie, I've come back to this bit of the book time and time again because writing about it makes it real. And yes, it makes me sad. I was so upset when I found out, I couldn't stop crying." Upon hearing her diagnosis, Katie recounted that her mother was fuming. She theorized that during her recent trip to India, where she was volunteering for a children's charity, she might have caught the disease. However, things took a darker turn when a distraught Katie unfortunately Googled IPF and discovered its daunting life expectancy of 2 to 5 years. In a heartfelt admission, she said, "I was so distraught and it was so hard for us all as a family to grasp the enormity of the situation because well, I didn't want to lose my mum." Katie and her family harbored hopes that Amy could defy the odds long enough to witness memorable events such as her grandson Harvey's 18th birthday or the blossoming of her other grandchildren. The star confessed that coming to terms with her mum's diagnosis was the hardest thing she ever faced. When COVID-19 began to spread, the family were met with growing concerns regarding how the virus might impact Amy's already fragile condition. This sparked Amy to start writing her memoir, entitled The Last Word, and even resorted planning her own funeral, complete with an exclusive band list. Join the Daily Records WhatsApp community here and get the latest news sent straight to your messages. But, there was a glimmer of hope for Amy when doctors informed her of a potential lung donor found in 2023. According to Katie, her mother is getting stronger and stronger each day. Katie recounted the family's harrowing experience, revealing the critical nature of her mother's condition. "It was such a hard time though because the doctors have since told us that she only had a few weeks left to live when she got a call at 8 a.m. to say a donor had been found and she had to get to hospital in the next 3 hours and they would operate straight away." The journey to the hospital was fraught with difficulty as well, due to the protest group Just Stop Oil causing chaos on the M25 that day. Katie shared that her father had to call an ambulance and tail it through the congested traffic to ensure they arrived in time for the life-saving operation.